All right, happy Monday, everybody. Time for Staudt on Sports Live.
Wow.
Wow, what?
I'm just looking to see if there's anything I should know that I don't know, and usually that's often.
It's not true. Masters weekend is finally over. What were your thoughts on the Masters?
The best player in the world won.
He's been ranked number one for going on 2
I don't know if he's going to win all 4 of them. That's hard to do, but he's off to a pretty good start. So, but I like what Jack Nicklaus says. As soon as these guys get a little older, they get a few endorsements, they get married, they have kids, you don't spend all your time practice, play. They're distractions. And when Jack said, he said that around Tiger Woods in his prime. He said as soon as Tiger's got distractions, it's going to gradually ebb away. And I think there's accuracy to that. I mean,
Makes sense.
Scheffler's 27. This is going to be his first kid. I mean, he's not far and away better than everybody else, but he's the best if everybody's playing, he's good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
It's his second
there was
one.
because of him, there was no drama on the back nine for me yesterday. I thought when he turned after 9, he was going to win the thing. And I mean, the other players are fine. I just didn't think they'd avoid mistakes, and they all made mistakes along the way, and he didn't. So,
What do you think about Tiger's performance?
I think that he's a ceremonial player, and it's never going to get back to close to the way it was when he managed to patch himself together to win the Masters in 2019. He can play a good round Thursday, and then he can grind and maybe get through Friday. I just think on the PGA Tour, for him to go through 4 days walking again, and he only plays the best tournaments with the best fields on the toughest courses, and I just think he doesn't have 4 rounds left in him anymore at the level he would like to be. In fact, I'll be curious to see if he actually does play the PGA next month in Louisville, because I mean, it isn't easy for him given all of the physical issues that he has, and that tour's tough. I mean, walking that thing 4 days in a row, especially when you're 48, if everything's going for you. I just think the weekends for him aren't. His best day was Friday. He had to play 23 holes, and he got out of there at 1 over, and on all that wind, he got out of that thing Friday at 1 over par. Mm-hmm. And then he says, well, and I'll go out this weekend and win the thing, and that sounds good. I didn't think he'd shoot 82, but I thought he'd struggle. And then yesterday, out of pride, he grinded that out to a 77. But the weather was a lot better yesterday than it was Saturday. I mean, it's a tough rep to live up to from what he set when he was in his prime. And now he's 48, and he's had to overcome a lot. I didn't think he'd make the cut, but he did, and he made it by a mile. But that was 2 rounds. 4 rounds as a whole, in my opinion, is a whole different deal.
Yeah. I was going to talk Red Wings must-win scenarios with you.
I thought you were all hockey.
By
the way, how about Denver?
I was very excited for Denver.
Everybody liked Boston College.
Not everybody in this room liked Boston College.
Boston College.
Not everybody liked Boston College, I can promise you.
I mean,
Maureen is a BU alum. She did not like Boston College.
Well, that's because she has a rooting interest against them.
I had a rooting interest against them.
And I watched Denver Boston College over the Red Wings Toronto.
I watched both. I had 2 TVs up. So.
But I thought it was a well-played game. They both played their ever-loving hearts out.
They did.
If they played again, it might be 2-0 the other way.
Did you see the video of the player from Denver FaceTiming his parents back home in Finland?
I did not. The moment that thing ended, I knew Toronto would never hold on. I knew they'd never hold on.
It was a very good video to see him.
The Red Wings are in this thing.
They're in. They may not be. There's a lot of mathematical things that have to happen.
Yeah.
Not popping up.
The Montreal they're playing tonight and tomorrow aren't exactly. Where's Rocket Richard? Those are the guys that made the Canadiens the super duper. Those guys are gone.
A lot of them are gone. Yeah.
They're gone.
Subban, Max, a lot of them are gone.
That's more right there than what I even know. I thought you were going to ask me what the deal is, and I'm just saying they're going to win 2. They'll win 2, and Washington, I know they got to lose, but they're playing Boston tonight.
Yes.
They ain't winning that.
Red Wings can win both. Capitals lose 1. Red Wings would finish with 91 points to the Washington Capitals 90. Red Wings can win 1 or lose 1 and lose 1 in overtime, but they would need Washington.
But then who do they play in a first round?
I don't know that part yet.
So they may not go much further than that.
another hockey thing, not quite so hockey, but there's rumors that Arizona Coyotes are going to move to Salt Lake City. What are your thoughts on professional teams relocating?
Well, their problem
overall?
has been well known. They don't have a place to play, and the owner, he doesn't like the arrangement. I mean, I don't think he wants to relocate, but they don't have much of an option as I see it. I mean, they're not the only franchise in pro sports that's got issues with where they play. Oakland baseball, Kansas City baseball, those are the two off the top of my head. Buffalo football, Chicago Bears football. I mean, stadium relocation issues are always big and they're expensive. And, you know, they're going to, all these guys are going where they got the best deal. And, you know, hockey in Utah, to me, I would think is a more natural draw than hockey in Phoenix.
So the only thing that you see here is if you go to find tickets to the final Coyotes game at Mullet Arena, they're starting out at $550.
Well, you'd probably be able to get in. That's what I think. I think you could get in. I don't know all the details of this, but it looks like the NHL wants them to move.
And they wouldn't be moving super far. They would stay in like their same
Southwest.
Yeah. So, and do you think Utah's got the?
Well, if they pick that place out, they must have, you know, reasonable thought that they're going to have a chance at success there. I mean, I don't think they'd move and hope we get lucky. You know, I think they
Like with Minnesota, North Stars moving to Dallas, or some of the other teams have moved
I
from Florida and
I
Atlanta.
just know it's been a hassle in Phoenix for most of the time they've been there, for a
big
variety
chunk
of
of time.
reasons. So.
All right. Well, Tim will have more on the Red Wings playoff scenario.
Yeah, we got
coming up
more.
at
I'm even in
5.
the 5. I don't know why, but I'm in the 5.
Because we want to see your face so bright
I'm
and
going
early
to
in the
throw it
show.
to you on location and say you got all the answers on the right. You got more than what Fred and I have. I bet him $1 the Wings would make the playoff, and I think it's free money. Free money.
That they would make the playoffs,
Yeah,
and he
I
says
bet-
they won't?
He bet me they wouldn't.
All right, we'll find out. Tonight we will find out, one way or the other. Because the Red Wings have to win tonight.
Oh, that's 10 to nothing.
10 to nothing. All
12 to
right.
nothing.
12 to nothing. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Tune
13
in
to
at
nothing.
5 o'clock for more.
15.